new here, my name is Mackenzie, and I previously lost 185 pounds for all the wrong reasons, and so I ended up gaining back 155 pounds. Well, now I'm on a journey to actually lose the weight for good and more than 155 pounds, because right now I weigh about 377-ish pounds. I'll put my actual weight this morning somewhere right here. First things first, I do not want to die early. And right now, with my weight and my health, with my sleep apnea and things, that's what's becoming of me. So I am here to reverse those things, to break generational curses of obesity, drug, and alcoholism, and to show up so my daughter doesn't have to go through these same struggles and trials that I am going through. Break it now with me so she does not have to endure these things. Right now, hardly any of my clothing fits. That's why I'm wearing this and look like a mint chocolate chip. So I will show up here every day with clothes that do not fit me. Don't judge, it's not your job. But I'm going to eventually get back into my clothes, hopefully eventually to an even smaller size than anything that I own. But this is me right now. Sorry, you don't need to see that. But this is me right now, and it is what it is. I'm taking full responsibility of who I am and what I've done. This is over a lifetime of battling with my food. And so I am ready to break those chains this year and the years to come. So if you'd like to follow, subscribe, like, comment, share any advice that you have. I appreciate it. Any prayers would be greatly appreciated as well. I think I'm going to start doing my videos a little bit different. I think I'm going to do like a weekly, what I eat in a week instead of daily, because it is kind of exhausting, and I'd also like to do long form versus shorts. I also am going to be getting more active, and one of my goals is to get 45 minutes of dance or movement in, either walking or dancing or however I want to do it, every day. I broke my watch yesterday, so that's going to be a little tricky, but I have an idea of how I'll be able to track it, so that'll be okay. And I will show you that day by day, as well as what I eat every single day. We'll go through breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I typically don't eat that many meals a day, so we'll see how that goes. And anything else I need to update you on throughout my week or day, I will do in these videos as well. It's Monday morning. This morning, I'm starting off with a 60-gram protein coffee. I've already had water most of the morning. It's now closer to 9 a.m., and this is my first coffee of the day. I'll probably only have this coffee, and it has 60 grams of protein in it. So this will keep me full for quite a long time. So we'll see if I even have lunch, because this is basically a meal at this point. I'm almost at 15 minutes of dancing, but honestly, it's really just praising as I listen to worship music. And I just feel like this is what I was meant to do, to move my body. Sorry, I'm overwhelmed because Lord, of course. So hopefully you can understand. But I just had like a lot of breakthrough, and like this is what I'm supposed to be doing to move my body, praising and worshiping the Lord daily. One, I need it spiritually, and I've been lacking it because that's neither here nor there. But I have not been worshiping like I've been called to do my whole life. And through my praise, however much time I can get through every day, moving my body in worship to Him is how I'm going to lose the weight, other than eating better and doing the things I need to do to heal myself. This will also heal me in better ways than anything else that I can do. So yes, I'm very overwhelmed right now. Some people might think this is silly, but this is God in me. And I don't care what anyone thinks about that. So yeah, I just had breakthrough, and I am thankful. Thank you, Lord. Ignore my hair. I cut my bangs, and I probably shouldn't have, because I don't like to upkeep them. And I've been sweating because I've been dancing. But what I wanted to talk about was that if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I was in a good trend of losing. And then a family member passed away, and then I was dealing with my postpartum anxiety that was worsening, and all of these things were coming up, and my mental health was just in the gutter. Well, I don't want to use that as an excuse. I don't want to use anything as an excuse for me to get healthy, but I do want to explain that I'm in a better mindset. I am working on the healing of myself now, and I have a lot of good resources and things that I'm now going to be adding into how I will manage losing weight and getting healthier in general, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually, especially spiritually. And so I just wanted to bring that up because if you've been following, I've been kind of wishy-washy with like disappearing sometimes, gaining weight back, whatever. I will always be honest and show up regardless and eventually say something if I do have to take breaks or whatever, which hopefully I'm out of that rut with the mental thing that I was dealing with. But yes, I have so many new resources that I will be utilizing on this journey this time around, and so I feel really confident in what I am doing. All right, for lunch I am having tuna salad. It has 1 Safe Catch tuna packet in it, 3 hard-boiled eggs, 2 tablespoons of light mayo, 2 tablespoons of pickle juice, and a tablespoon of mustard, salt, and pepper to taste. I'm going to drink a packet of Element Raspberry electrolytes before I finish working out today. Alrighty, I completed my 45 minutes of dancing and movement for the day. I am close to 4,000 steps now. I'm not sure how much more I'll get today, but my goal right now is just to hit at least 4,000 steps every day because, like I've said in previous videos, I was barely hitting 1,000, 2,000 steps a day. So that's a good jump without overdoing it. I have a foot injury. Anyways, also, I have been a type of person that has gone from extremely sedentary 1,000 steps like I am now to like 10 to 20,000 steps, and that causes more injuries. So I'm trying to be smart about it, only jumping up to 4,000 right now, and I will probably keep it that way for a couple of weeks and then gradually build onto that. It's a healthier, wiser choice, and that's what I'm going to do. For dinner, I had leftover zucchini and chicken breast with buffalo sauce. I had a lot of zucchini. I was so full, but I also ended up sharing some berries with my daughter like I do almost every night. Good morning, it's Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. This is what I'm having for lunch today. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and I'm having a 60-gram protein coffee and 3 hard-boiled eggs and a piece of Colby pepper jack cheese. That way I can work out on my lunch break. I just finished 22 minutes of dancing on my lunch break. My lunch is only 30 minutes, so I gotta get back here soon. But that was beautiful, amazing. I felt the presence all over me, and this is gonna be great. I'm so relieved. I'm so thankful, and I just know the Spirit's leading me to this and through this, and I'm just, there are no words, honestly. It is really hard to go back to work when you've been overwhelmed by the Spirit. I thank God I work from home, but it's like being drunk on the Holy Spirit. That's the only way I can explain it if you've never experienced it. Just the overwhelming feeling. It's unbelievable. It's my last break of the day, and I'm having some pork rinds and some buffalo chicken breast.
For dinner, my husband made us some bell pepper, onions, and some fajita steak, and I had my favorite meal, which is steak, cauliflower rice, guacamole, hot sauce, sometimes some queso in it. I don't know if I put queso in this or not right now. And today should have been my mother's 51st birthday, but unfortunately she passed away from a drug overdose when I was 15 years old. And so as I sit here and hold my daughter, I'm just thinking about how wonderful it is to heal parts of me that have needed healed for a very long time, but also as a reminder that I have to be the one to stand up and break generational curses of addiction, drug, alcohol, food, all of it.
Good morning, it's Wednesday, November 26th, 2025, and I am having my 60-gram protein coffee. And of course, I'm in another shirt that does not fit, but let's get into this day. For lunch today, I'm having egg salad. It has 6 hard-boiled eggs, I think. 5 or 6, I can't really remember. 2 tablespoons of light mayo, 3 tablespoons of pickle juice, and a tablespoon of mustard. And I'll also be having a slice of pepper jack cheese.
For dinner, I didn't really feel like making much, so I ate some buffalo chicken breast and half a can of green beans. And then me and my daughter always share frozen blueberries, and I had it with a little bit of zero sugar Ready Whip. It seems like her favorite thing to eat lately is frozen blueberries and blackberries, so I'm okay with that. Good morning, it's the next day. Look at how beautiful this big protein coffee is.
It's Thanksgiving morning, and I'm having my 60 grams of protein coffee. Cheers.
The only thing I ever really want for Thanksgiving is deviled eggs, so I made us some. I don't usually make them, so they don't look that pretty, but they were delicious. And I make them with regular mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. Lots of carbs in Miracle Whip. But I used light mayo too, so that cut down calories a lot. And then my husband made him a full sugar half rack of ribs, and he made me a G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue rack of ribs. They were so delicious. And then I had just a little bit of mashed potatoes as well. Nothing too crazy, but this meal was so good, and now I want it again.
It's Friday, thank God. I am having my 60-gram protein coffee, and it's my lunch break, so I just took a shower. But let's get into this day. Also, recap for yesterday, we had to run some errands and things. The turkey that we were cooking a turkey breast for the first time, and it did not come out right. So for dinner, I'm holding myself accountable here. I had a roll with butter and some mashed potatoes because I didn't feel like doing nothing else. And also, at the end of this video, I'm going to go through like my steps and stuff for the week to show you like how many steps every day that I've taken and what I've been doing. And also my house is a mess, so today I gotta get to cleaning, so that's gonna give me a decent amount of steps today.
First meal of the day, a tiny bite of sugar-free barbecue ribs and all these leftover deviled eggs. My favorite.
A couple things. My cousin and his lovely girlfriend flew in from out of state, like an 8-hour flight or something, to come see the family, so we get to see him today and her, and I'm so excited. They love seeing my daughter too, and I love just catching up. We don't get to see them nearly enough, so we try to soak it up when they do come in. And another thing I've noticed was that I have been getting a lot better with like how I think about eating. On Thursday evening, I was like, I want ice cream so bad. I don't need ice cream. I definitely do not need ice cream. And it got to the point where I even like downloaded DoorDash for a second and was like looking at ice cream at the gas stations nearby. And this is Thanksgiving night and stuff. So I'm sitting there, and I think part of it that triggered it was me eating like mashed potatoes and a roll and stuff, maybe. I don't know. But I sat there with myself and my thoughts and like actually thought about it for a while instead of just like ordering it and not giving it more thought. And once I did that, like the craving and everything went away. So I'm proud of myself in that aspect. And I also did that again today because I was wanting like food that I shouldn't have, and it helped a lot that I've been getting better about thinking things through and letting it sit for a minute instead of just impulsively acting on those moments.
Pick of me and my cousin, and then we went to the grocery store to get 2 weeks of groceries.
Wow. All right, we just need almonds and frozen berries somehow in this massive cart.
I guess the theme for me this week is eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs and deviled eggs and just eggs in general, so that's fine. But I had this half of a cucumber, a serving of almonds, a little bit of this Ready Whip or frozen berries, some Colby pepper jack cheese, and 2 tablespoons of some ranch. And that's what I call a girl dinner. I love it.
It's Saturday, and I'm about to go have Thanksgiving with my in-laws. And so let's see what I end up eating there.
But before we leave, I ended up having some Colby Jack cheese and almonds. I hard-boiled some eggs, and I made Miracle Whip deviled eggs, so I didn't eat any of these. They do look better than the ones I made the other day, though, so there's that. But then I also had some more almonds and cheese before we left. And then on the way there, I brought my protein coffee with me. And here's my Thanksgiving dinner plate. It's now December 6th, Saturday, and we have the flu and have had it for about a week now. My husband and daughter have ear infections, and me and my husband also have pneumonia. So it's been really fun trying to recover from this. My daughter's temperature has been spiking up to like 104. She finally hasn't had a fever since at least 24 hours now, thank God. And we've been just surviving on toast mostly and liquids. So that hasn't been good for me and my health. But we are doing a bit better. I'm still really congested, so is my husband and daughter. But other than that, no fevers or anything. And her ear infection seems to be getting better too. But yeah, I won't have anything really to post for part of, or I guess this last whole week, because it's just been toast and water, and I've been having coffee and stuff too. One day I had an Alani with my steroids. Terrible choice. I've never had an Alani before, and I felt like something bad was happening to me, so I don't think I'll ever drink one of those again, even though it was really good. I know they're not good for you anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, it's been a fun week, and I am trying to get back into my grind, even though I still don't feel completely better. I am a lot better than I was, at least. So today I'm back on eating normal, and I'll keep you updated on that. Sorry I sound the way that I do, really low energy right now, but trying to finish editing this video so that way I can at least hold myself kind of accountable. Also, on Thanksgiving with my husband's parents, I did have some pie and some extra rolls, but it was one day, and I mean, I've been eating toast this whole week anyway, so any progress I did have is out the window, but that's fine because things happen. And when you have a small child, sickness comes. And it sure has been coming for us this year. So I'm hoping in this new year we have a lot less sickness, better immunity, something. Lord Jesus, we need it. Note to future self, note to future Mackenzie, do not cut your own bangs again. You don't like bangs. You like bangs theoretically, but you don't like bangs, okay? You like bangs on other people, but you don't need or want bangs. Not like this. You like curtain bangs, you like long bangs, but you don't like bangs on yourself because you're not going to do them right and they're just going to look crazy. Note to self. Anyways, so I said at some point in this video that I was going to put my steps in, but my watch ended up breaking. But my husband bought me a new watch for Christmas and he already gave it to me. He got me like we have Samsung phones, so he got me like the 8 or something, and it's over here charging. But because I only had my phone to track my steps, I wasn't tracking them very well. A few days I did hit under 4,000 steps. I started not feeling well. I think probably already had the flu or whatever, and just was just worn out. But I think like 4 or 5 of the days I did hit at least 4,000 steps. But it was hard too because I had to carry my phone around everywhere I went for me to even end up being able to calculate my steps. So anytime I would leave my phone somewhere, I wasn't calculating anything. So this next video I have will be a lot more better, I'm hoping, now that we're getting over the flu and pneumonia. But looking back at the video that I'm editing right now and that you're watching, I was like in it. I was like high energy, so I'm really sad I got the flu, but things happen. I mean, I cannot control getting the flu. I already had to leave my house, so it's fine. I'm thankful at least that I got vaccinated. Being obese and stuff, it's obviously obese people get sick usually easier and more, so it didn't hit me nearly as hard, I'm guessing, as it would have if I didn't. So it is. Alright, that's enough about me and the flu. I'm just trying to get better and start back on eating right and movement, especially when you have pneumonia. You got to work your lungs back up, so I'm gonna just start moving and chugging along and chugging. I don't know. Bye.